But the judiciary and its functions, which have been given it, the court, led by Chief Justice Marshall, came to the conclusion that, and the logical conclusion, that if we are going to go by the rule of law as so provided by our Constitution, then the law must take precedence over everything. And everybody, including the legislature in America, the president in America, he can declare what you have done ultra vires, beyond law, and for that matter, make it null and void. This is the purposive interpretation of a Supreme Court. And that is very, very important, because it tells you, marry all the principles. Don't just look at one provision and then say, hey, I've got something to run away with. That is, it must be done in secret. How do you reconcile it with the basic principles underlined in the Constitution? It is something that the Supreme Court must look at.
So, under the circumstances, under the current circumstances, you say that if these steps are not taken, if a person, under the circumstances, if these steps are not taken, a person appear before a committee whose hearing is shrouded in secrecy, then you're already gone. Well, more especially when the person who is facilitating this is responsible for selecting who should hear your case.
It is serious. And, you know, there are so many political angles which I wouldn't want to tread into. I want to restrict myself to the obvious. Let everybody see clearly that. As for this provision, that one man can choose 5 people, and then they will go and sit in a room alone with the so-called accused and come out with their decision on the person, it's not fair.
But somebody must bring the Supreme Court, somebody must bring this to the attention of the court. Is this something that you're prepared to do?
I don't see why, in fact, maybe nobody has taken the matter to court still. Some serious Ghanaian must take this to the Supreme Court. And it is an interpretation that must be made by that court. And let them all, in their conscience, examine whether, if it were me, would I like myself to be subjected to this? Because, you know, if you don't take care, a very dangerous precedent will be set. And I tell you, it will be... I say the Chief Justice can be dismissed more easily than a messenger.